Hey, Lois, you remember the time Josh got the Platinum trophy for our game?
So Family Guy, back to the multiverse. It's not a great game by any means, but I do have a lot of fun with it. And if you're a fan of the show like myself, oh, the first few seasons anyway.
Dad! What is it? What's going on? I heard a noise. Is somebody downstairs?
Oh, God, Meg, you startled me. I'm sorry.
We really don't need to talk about the newer ones. You can really enjoy this game just because the amount of fan service and references in this game are just... There's so much. In fact, a lot of the lines in this game are straight up ripped from the show. Released in 2012, this game is a third-person shooter where you play as Stewie and Brian and you jump between different universes in order to try and stop Stewie's half-brother, Bertram. And I've decided that I want the Platinum Trophy for this game. Also, I really have an itch to play my PS3 lately and just play all the games that I used to play when I was younger. Which PS3 game shall I Platinum next? Please let me know. I have 40 out of the 48 trophies available in this game, so you may be wondering, is there any point in a video for this game since I only need 8 trophies? Well, the trophies I need to get this platinum can be quite time consuming, so let's quickly talk about them. So we'll just touch on the miscellaneous trophies, where you have to do a certain thing in a particular level, such as either burning all these crops, or destroying all these balloons, or hang around in a room with Quagmire in a baby costume for 30 seconds. Yeah. We also need to survive 30 waves of Multiverse Madness, which is basically this game's Horde mode. And oh boy, is this mode... Oh, I do not like this mode. Another potentially annoying trophy is we need to get 21 stars in the challenge mode. Mainly because there's one challenge in particular that is just very annoying just because it's co-op. Not online co-op, and I don't have friends in real life, so I have to use 2 controllers on my own. But we'll touch on that in a little bit. And the final 2 trophies that we will need after that are to complete all the secondary objectives in this game, and also to purchase every single item in this game, which can definitely take you a lot of time. But for now, let's just get this platinum.
I am so fucking ready.
So the first thing I'm going to do is quickly do a very quick playthrough of this game, attempting to finish up as many secondary objectives in this game as I can. So there are 10 missions in this game, and you just see so many areas from the show, such as the Amish farm, you see the North Pole, you see the Crippletron from the amazing Meals on Wheels episode. There's even a giant chicken boss fight.
You've had your last... I don't know what chickens do or enjoy. You're dead, buddy!
The first mission we have to play through is the Amish farm mission, and the side objectives for this one are to kill a certain amount of chickens, because yeah, and also we need to take down all these wanted posters of Stewie and Brian. Doing these side missions does give you some extra maps and characters for the multiplayer, but we're only really interested in the trophies. Up next we have the handicap episode, so you have to destroy the handicaps minibuses. And also just this scene.
I like fighting on Nub Girl, cause Nub Girl never fights back.
You know, you see those threads on Twitter where they ask how hasn't Family Guy been cancelled? I kind of get it with things like this.
Well, I got the results of your ultrasound, and I got some news for you.
Wait. We don't want to know if it's a boy or a girl.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not breathing.
But after beating Crippletron, we move on to the next mission, and we need to spend the 30 seconds in this room with Quagmire. Yeah, this trophy is just so messed up, especially when you have Herbert as the trophy image. Also in the same mission, we have to kill Mayor McCheese.
Okay, nobody laugh at me. There's been a tragedy, people. This isn't funny.
That joke's not in bad taste, right?
Oh, who cares? He's a cheeseburger.
On to the next mission, we have to take down Long John Peter, and then after that, we need to take down Santa Claus in the North Pole. Of course, there is a Road to the North Pole episode, and that's basically this entire mission. And that also ends up being our final mission for our secondary objectives, since the last 2 missions are the chicken fight and the final boss fight involving Bertram, and there's no secondary objectives in those missions. So now that that trophy's out of the way, we're going to now touch on our miscellaneous trophies. So this is one for popping every single balloon that is in the first mission. Again, I don't know why this is a trophy, but screw it, why not? And then back in the Amish mission, we have to burn all these pot plants in the second mission. And I love that this trophy is called Scorched Earth. The boys, anyone?
Scorched Earth.
And now here's what I found out, that I actually need a lot more money in this game than I thought was required, since you don't just buy Brian and Stewie's costumes. Every single character in the co-op multiplayer also has costumes. So that's an extra like 4 to 6 characters for costumes you have to buy. Yeah, you need to farm a lot of money in this game. But thankfully, there is a mission I will touch on where you can farm money very, very easily. Now on to easily. The most annoying trophy in this game, and that's beating 30 waves of this game's Horde mode. Now, the reason this is annoying is because it takes roughly about 90 minutes to beat this mode, and if you make one stupid mistake, like for example, you attach a landmine to a door, you forget about it, and you walk up to that door just as an enemy walks through on round 26.
What the hell is that?
Oh my... What? 68 minutes of my life. Just down the drain. But the general strategy, if you couldn't tell, is to use Quagmire and use his acid gun, because the acid gun in this game is so good. Enemies that just have a lot of health, you just breeze past them, and you don't even have to aim the thing. You can just spray and pray. But after 75 goddamn minutes, and on top of the 60 minutes that I wasted, we finally popped the trophy.
All right, everyone, round's ended. Get set up and let's go again.
And now we'll touch on the 21 stars needed in challenge mode. Again, there are 7 missions. You need 3 stars in each mission. They just had to make one of those missions freaking co-op. Now, it is doable solo, just because one controller can just sit as Peter in a helicopter and he does nothing. He's supposed to be supplying air support to Lois, but if you look at later seasons of Family Guy, he doesn't really love Lois anymore. But this mission, you do have to be a little bit lucky, since there are snipers everywhere, there are enemies everywhere, and don't miss this jump like I did, not once, but twice. But you have to disarm all of these bombs as Lois. In order to get 3 stars, you have to disarm 8 bombs without dying. And once we disarm the final bomb, we pretty much have this platinum sewn up, I'll be honest. Now, the final thing we have to do is farm some money to purchase the rest of the costumes. The best mission I found in this game to farm money is use Santa's workshop, since you can just sit in this location and use Brian's shotgun to effectively one-shot every single enemy that spawns, and you get some decent cash for every enemy that you kill. But now we're going to go buy the last costume and give us our shiny platinum trophy.